Another epic squeeze is coming. The institutional Bitcoin net long and hedge fund Bitcoin net short lengths are at record levels. Not to mention, almost $7 billion worth of short sellers will be liquidated if Bitcoin hits 75,000 and Bitcoin continues to ramp up, showing signs that no retracement is ahead. What is going on, guys? Lottery Socks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are going to be talking about AMC, GameStop, of course, a couple other trades that I entered, crypto, and some additional stuff happening around the world that is essentially going to affect the market and that I want to bring to your attention. So without further ado, all I ask you guys to do is hit the like button. And almost half of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, so please subscribe to the channel if you come back on the daily. Turn post notifications on. Let's get into it. Nice move on GameStop today, up 8.46%. Yes, GameStop was actually up about 10% on the day. But the question is, does the market know something about the upcoming earnings, or is this move random? As many of you know, earnings is tomorrow. We recently talked about it on the channel, and the market is either A, getting in early because GameStop is now up 12%, trading at $14.65, or B, trying to fake out retail. Now, here's how I'm going to tell you how I'm playing it personally. I already alerted Discord this morning. GameStop is trading at $14.64, testing the top of this supply zone. If we break out of this, you're going to test that demand zone at $15. However, I don't think this is going to be the case, and if I do, it's probably going to be the temporary top. Here's what I see happening with GameStop. If you look at previous earnings, it likes to climb into earnings before selling off for the rest of the week, and that is not telling maybe it makes a second high or it breaks back into a channel. As you can see back here, the second previous earnings ran up into earnings and sold off the rest of that week before crashing even further, entering the lower channel, which is exactly the cycle that we have been tracking, right? GameStop pumped higher right here, and in my opinion, it may have a solid chance at crashing down, coming back into this channel under 1250 for the rest of the week after Tuesday. Therefore, I am in puts to hedge on GameStop. This is just my short-term outlook. However, bullish case scenario, GameStop squeezes since we're already out of the macro trend line. AMC ends up following, which is the early scenario that we see, an accelerated cycle that we see, which is also correlated with Bitcoin running as well, and the overall market showing severe strength. So this is what we have as of right now. Let me know how you're playing GameStop in the comments down below, and what are your thoughts on it. Also, not to mention, GameStop share buybacks are on the table. GameStop could announce some solid news coming into earnings. We'll see what Ryan Cohen has up his sleeve this time. We have 11,000 calls compared to 2,000 puts expiring in the money, and then 41,000 out of the money compared to 20,000. So a little bit of gamma ramping to the upside on GameStop. Yesterday, they dropped 20,000 short exempts. I can't wait to see what they're going to drop on it today and tomorrow. Probably going to be much higher. Short interest rising again, 14.27% on AMC. According to Ortex, we pay attention for the trend, and the trend is that short interest is going up, and they're trying to keep this thing down. But the lower we go slowly, right, the harder they have to actually push it down. You can see that it's getting harder for them the lower we go. It's harder for them to make a new low. 37.43 million shares are currently shorted. And before we get into the charts, I want to cover a couple of things. Articles like this are dropping. Will AMC Entertainment survive in 2024? These are the same articles that were dropped before the squeeze back in 2021. Now, this is to be taken with a grain of salt. I just wanted to put it on your radar and show you what the media is pushing and where the whole narrative lies and where it's going. Touching on the numbers real quick before the charts, basically nothing happening on the options chain. We're evened out. 5,000 calls compared to about 5,000 puts expiring in the money, and then 44,000 out of the money compared to 18,000 puts out of the money. Okay, so we are slightly winning on the options chain, but not by much, and more people are betting bullish on the week. Premium going to market makers. Short exempts died down back to 60K. I think they are still just saving up some firepower. AMC is trading at 410. Nothing happening. AMC and GameStop have been trading very differently lately. They don't move in tandem with each other on sort of that sympathy play, right? It's been much, much smaller. AMC had a large crash on earnings, and GameStop barely even moved. GameStop is having a large rise right before earnings. AMC is barely even moving. So the discrepancy here is getting a little bit weird, and it seems as if AMC is more and more controlled day by day. Even on the daily time frame, it looks like we're more so barcoding, which is not something we want to see. Essentially, if AMC and GameStop don't squeeze over the next week or 2 weeks following Bitcoin, following crypto, following the market, then you're going to see scenario 2, where AMC is basically aiming the trajectory right here for it to come down even lower and hit a new low, retesting $3.60 and potentially even going lower. So this is scenario 1 where they both rip. Scenario 2, we're still tracking. And as of right now, it's playing out to a T, coming under this trend line, which we talked about. Essentially, this is where we sit with AMC as of right now. Now, other things are going to affect it, of course. Another position that we were in was Tesla puts, trading at 171.52, up 0.4% on the day. Now, Tesla, you could argue one thing, and it's that it got a double bottom, a large double bottom, okay? Right around 158.50. So that is something we're watching on Tesla. We could have a major double bottom right here. And as of right now, I just let my Tesla puts go so that I can ride the GameStop puts. And the only reason for that, I plan on re-entering Tesla puts, but I want to watch two things. One, Tesla, if we break back over 176 and we close above that full candle close, I will not be re-entering puts. If we break anywhere at all under 166.50, I'm re-entering my puts. Okay, so those are the two things that I wanted you to note on Tesla. Let me know if you're in the puts in the comments down below. SPY is still holding this aggressive trend line, getting a perfect bounce off of it as of right now. Slight sell-off, we may be building up some more room for a large green week ahead once again. I'm still watching for that top at 535 or 5,350 for the S&P 500. If we break below, watching for a bounce off of this channel right around 510.60. Now, big breaking. Bitcoin bull run is coming. There's only 23 days left for the halving. I believe April 20th is when the halving is planned to be on. And according to Standard Chartered, Bitcoin could rally to $150,000 this year and could potentially touch $250,000 in 2025. Last but not least, Grayscale has transferred 4,300 Bitcoin worth $292.4 million to Coinbase. They have been doing so, and Bitcoin has been climbing up 4% on the day, tested 70K once again, coming back down 69,825 as we make this video. Now back here, this is where GameStop looks to be trading. It looks to have gotten the retracement, not quite to the degree that it was back here, and now it is starting to build momentum to the upside before making that all-time high. That is essentially where Bitcoin is trading at right now, meaning you're looking around 78,000 to 82,000 right around the halving time frame for Bitcoin to be at. Next up, I added to Dogecoin. I ended up purchasing Doge. I'm waiting for this thing to break out even higher, building momentum up 4.7% on the day. However, volume is slightly fading. We want to make sure volume picks up on this daily candle to break us back above this fib level, which is right around 2.25 cents. So watch that on Doge. Now, real quick, if you're trading crypto on your Mac, you need to read this. There was a massive hack for Macs with M1 and M2 chips. The patch will make your computer run like a sloth crossing the road. The only way to patch it is to have a patch that runs everything into a program which cleans it. They said this hack was made public so any hacker can now do it, which is really bad news. So just be very, very careful. Make sure to go look up some links if you are trading on Mac, trading crypto. Couple additional things. Severe geomagnetic storm hitting Earth. The G4 level storm will cause a significant disturbance in Earth's magnetic field, which may degrade GPS and communication services. And you can see what you should do, the technology effects, and what a geomagnetic storm is. This is sort of sketchy. You know, there could be a lot of theories coming out of this correlating to several different things, but that is for another video or another time. But just know that there was one time the DTC blamed a hurricane for the loss of directly registered share certificates. So imagine what they could say happened during a geomagnetic storm, right? Not good, right? Maybe not good for brokers. Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it. Finally, to close out the video, earlier today, Boeing CEO announced that he would be stepping down at the end of the year. Overall, guys, this is what I got for you for today's video. Make sure to go watch the video yesterday I posted, according to hedge funds, the 15 undervalued stocks to buy now and the narrative in the market. Overall, get in the Discord if you want to know my trades as soon as I take them, or you want to talk with me and the most amazing people, stocks as well as crypto, all day long. We have the best people in there, the best vibes, and we have options trading alerts, so there's no reason not to get in. We post our gains, post our losses. It's a coffee a month. Level up yourself, level up your trading journey. It's the second link under the description and pinned in the top of comments. Above that link is the Moomoo link where you can get up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock. Level 2 order book data for free. Earn 8.1% on your uninvested cash for 3 months and then 5.1% for the rest of the year. And that is earning money while you're not trading. So you can be accumulating a ton with this snowball effect. Use my link, sign up for Moomoo, and make a deposit of even $1 into your broker. That is it, guys. Use those links. Don't wait on it. Don't sleep on it. It's time to level up. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.